Welcome into Steelers Latest, your daily spot for all news and information related to your Pittsburgh Steelers. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content to stay up to date with everything Steelers. But let's get this show rolling as OTAs have started today. And I'm going to give us our top 10 players for next year who are going to be our 10 most contributing players. First off, actually, let's go start at number 10. We'll work our way down, even though I feel like the top guys are pretty well known. We know who the top guy is. But number 10, Derek Harmon. I think Derek Harmon's going to have a great rookie season. I think he could possibly make a run for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Get like close to 10 tackles for losses, 5+ sacks from an interior kind of position. I think he could really make his mark known this year. He really is going to help boost that interior of the defensive line. I think we should be way better in the run game because of players like him and Yaya Black joining the team. And of course, Cam Hayward in the middle also with him. I just think it's going to be a good duo. And Derek Harmon is going to have a great first year for us in Pittsburgh. Now, running down number 9, Fryermuth. I think he's going to be whoever our quarterbacks is this year. I think he's going to be their best friend. He's going to be the guy that's going to settle down over the middle, hopefully, most of the time this year. And when the quarterback's in trouble, he's going to be the dump down guy. That's what I think we should do with Fryermuth. That's what I hope we do with Fryermuth. And if we do it with Fryermuth, it should be really successful for him. And I think he'll be number 9 in the contributor list for us. Number 8, to the defensive side. A lot of these guys are going to be defensive side. Patrick Queen, always a 100+ tackle guy in the middle of the defense. I think he's going to do it again. I think his turnover numbers should jump up a little bit too this year. I would like to see him get maybe a interception or two to his name and force a couple more fumbles. Number 7, Joey Porter Jr. He's got to be the lockdown quarterback for us this year, so he better be contributing at least that to the team, at least shutting down one side of the field. So, Joey Porter Jr., most important cornerback for this year. Alex Highsmith at number 6. Always a great pairing with TJ Watt on the other side of him. I think Alex Highsmith, he benefits a lot from playing on the opposite side of TJ Watt. So as long as TJ Watt stays healthy this year, Alex Highsmith should continue to put up great numbers. Number 5, Zach Frazier, our center, coming off of a really great first season at center for us. I think he's going to continue to grow and develop. He's our next Marquise Pouncey. I love to see Zach Frazier doing what he does in the middle. And you don't hear his name a lot. It's a good thing if you're an offensive lineman. You don't want your name called a lot. So Zach Frazier, top 5. Number 4, DK Metcalf, our shiny new toy, of course. He should be explosive on the outside for us. Hopefully a lot of big plays from DK. Number 3, 3 and down are our main guys. Not a lot of explanation needed. Minka Fitzpatrick, he shuts down, and the whole side of the field he's covering. We love Minka. That's why he's number 3. Number 2, Cam Hayward, as sturdy as it gets as an interior presence on the defensive line. He's going to continue to have a great, well-rounded career and hopefully continue to somehow get better with age like he's done in the past couple seasons. And number 1, the man, the myth, TJ Watt. And let's get into his deal because there's been a deal. It hasn't been made yet, but Mark Triboli went on to the Pat McAfee show, and he said it's more of a matter of when than anything else right now. It seems like most of it's been put together. He mentioned that the Steelers have already offered a multi-year, $40 million a year extension to TJ Watt. They're just trying to figure out the guarantees at this point right now. And thank the Lord. As Steelers fans, we got to thank our Omar Khan and all of them, Mr. Rooney, for going out there and trying to keep TJ Watt. We got to get it done. We got to nail this out before the season starts. I don't want this looming over TJ Watt's head or just the locker room's head during the season. And you got to keep your generational talent in the building for as long as possible. TJ Watt, he's provided us with many a great memories here in Pittsburgh, and I think it will only continue. Hopefully, it's like 3 years, 4 years, maybe. 4 would be a little. That's where you start being like, oh, he's getting old, getting real old now. But I think it will be great having TJ Watt locked down for years to come. I know there's been a lot of you for some reason saying get rid of TJ in the comments, saying we don't need him. He's going to be way too expensive. TJ's our guy. He's been the entire heartbeat of this team for years now. So let's not give up on the heartbeat, or else, you know, we're going to be dead. We're just going to be dead out there. It's going to be awful every Sunday. So keep TJ. Let's lock him down. Hopefully that deal gets done here soon. But back to Aaron Rodgers, back to the offensive side of the ball. We heard the rumors he was supposed to be here before OTAs. OTAs started today, and Rodgers still not in the building, still not around, still don't know what he's really decided yet. Is this really who we're putting all our faith in? Just the handshake agreement with? I mean, Aaron Rodgers, he's had a solid career, a great career, Hall of Fame career, but at this point, he's pulling way too much. I'm just kind of over all of the drama around Aaron Rodgers before he even gets here. We get rumors every week of time frames he could sign all month long. It was between the scheduled release and OTA starting. We should have news from Aaron Rodgers, and that window is now closed, and still no Aaron Rodgers. So at this point, not seeming like the guy we're completely bought into is bought into the Steeler way just yet. Not really trying to get in to organize team activities with the team. As a new guy to a new system, you should want to be in there as fast as possible. But I guess at Aaron Rodgers' age, he doesn't really give a shit too much anymore. So I don't know. I don't know. This is a dude that's supposed to bail us out and push us to a playoff position again, and he's just not showing us a reason why we should believe that's going to happen. So that's my thought on Aaron Rodgers right now. Let me know how you all thinking about Rodgers after he still hasn't signed. Let me know. I saw a comment yesterday talking about how we should give up on Rodgers. So is it about time to just wave the white flag and give up? You never know. He's probably still coming to town though. Let's finish this show off with, were there enough moves in the run game this offseason to really improve our rush? That is something that once we want to be a part of our culture. That's the Steeler way of football, pound the rock, and then that opens up the play action for the deep downfield attacks. That's been the Steeler way since the 70s. Uh, but in recent years, the run game has been horrendous. So it's been pretty awful to watch as Steelers fans as we run for 2 or 3 yards per play. And then every third and short or fourth and short, we just get stuffed. It's pretty ridiculous to watch every Sunday. Hopefully it gets better. I do think it will get better. The O line, bunch of youth at that O line, a bunch of second year, third year players on the offensive line. That means they should develop more. The offensive line got significantly better last year compared to 2 years ago, and it should continue to progress this year. That's really what our run game is going to depend on a lot, because I do think we got a great duo in the backfield now with Warren and Caleb Johnson. I think their games are completely opposite of each other, but that's what you need in the backfield. You need an explosive runner, which we have in Warren. He's going to get upfield as fast as possible, while Caleb Johnson is a between the tackles kind of runner who can lower the shoulder and run a couple people over every play. I think they're going to be a great duo. It will be interesting to see who technically is slated as the starter. I think it will be Warren to start the season off, but I think by midseason we'll see Caleb Johnson really settling in to that workhorse kind of running back role for him, as Warren comes in for more of the explosive kind of plays, more outside runs, more pass utility in Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren's also good at pass blocking, so that's another place you can see Jalen Warren. But the offensive line is going to be the main thing. And another main factor to this is if our quarterback can scare other teams enough this season to not have the box completely loaded against our run game every week once again. That seems to be how it's been over the past 4 years. Other teams just know our pass offense wasn't really that much of a threat, so they could load the box with 8, 9, 10, 11 sometimes, and just sell completely out for the run. If our quarterback can impose a little bit of fear this year, if Mason Rudolph can hit a couple shots downfield early in the games, That should open up some of the rush lanes. The offensive line, as I said, should continue to progress. Our running backs should be a great duo. Should hopefully look better out there on Sundays this season when it comes to running the ball. At least that's what I hope, and I hope all you Steeler fans probably feel the same way about our running situation. But that has been Steelers Latest. I've been your host, Cole Dennis, and I will see you